Um, so here we have a little bit of, I would say, recap. All right, a little bit of recap from the chapter 8, 9, and 10, right? Chapter 8, which is on networking, right? I hope by now you know what is the differences between cable, network, and internet. All right, cable, network, and internet. What is network, or how do you share the information within different computer from different places? You can use what they call this cable. Cable should be in black. You use a cable. You use a cable. I don't know about you. Last time when I was small, right, we used to play, Game Boy. I think you guys not in that generation. Then we got the cable. With the cable, we can actually trade games, or we can battle each other. Your generation play PS2, you play PS2? Oh, okay, interesting. But last time there's a Game Boy, something like handheld. You don't have.
Can be on the handheld.
Yeah.
Otherwise, need to project on the TV.
Project on TV one. Yeah, that one is different. I mean, like you want to play between your friend, right? There's a cable to connect. And cable. Over here is cable, Okay. So what over here is, we have learned that to connect between two computers, you need a cable. All right, a cable so that you can share the data. As simple as that. The logic nowadays you can see is less likely already. The hard drive, hard drive, SSD, do you still see them? No longer, right? Everything is in the cloud, which is today's chapter. Everything is in the cloud already. But last time you can see there's a cable. You connect from the USB-A to the port. I forgot what to call that name, the hard disk port, right? Sometimes ago we use Microsoft, we use micro USB. I think micro USB to connect between the hard disk to the computer. There's also an example of cable to share data or to store documents. Then we have this, we learned that very simple setup, right? Between two computers, a simple cable. But in a bigger, not bigger more than one devices, all right, you will fall onto the network over here. It means what? It's a group of interconnected devices. Network consists of a group of interconnected devices, and network can be either the LAN, local area network, or the wide area network. Alright, that was previous class. If you want to listen, you can go back to that one. Or here's just a recap. Alright, recap to you. Then we have the internet over here. Alright, we have the internet. And internet is a global infrastructure. Basically, it is bigger. Alright, it consists of a router, it consists of access points, switches, and one of the insight into this one is, even before here also there is this communication protocol, communication protocol within the internet. So there are things that protocol means like rules. To communicate in the internet, there's rules. Computer only know and you will not know. Normal user like us, we will not go and understand the communication between the computer technology. But there is actually a TPC over here, TCP or TPC, I forgot. That's a transmission protocol, something like that, between the one computer with other computer. That one you can go back and revise either in the study kit with a more detailed explanation. So that's actually all about the internet that we learned last week. All right. So after that, there is the evolution of the internet. All right, the evolution of internet. Internet doesn't stay stagnant. All right. Your generation probably is in between the Web 2.0, where you can already do a lot of things through the internet. All right, over here you can see this one is from the user perspective. You can see the first Web 1.0 is the static web. Static web happens during 1990 to early 2000s. I think you guys are still not here yet. Early 2000s. Right. So this is only read-only. Read-only means what? It means you just go into the browser, you open up the internet, right? I open up internet, go into the browser. You can only read the document inside, whatever inside the web page. You cannot log in, you cannot store data, you cannot do anything with the web page or through the internet, in a simple word. Alright? This is the first Web 1.0, alright? The first, I would say, the first generation, right? The first generation. The read-only generation. Alright? Then we go into the second generation over here. It's a point over here, alright? 2.0. This is your generation, right? You start to use the computer. This is to present. When do you start to use your computer? First time in your life?
2023.
Yeah? 8 years old? In school. Wow. How about all of you over here?
2025.
2025? Anyone? 8 years old? Anyone 8 years old? You start to use computer? No? Okay. Then can you remember when is the first time you access the internet? You know the existence of internet. You know, like you go and search through the net. When was the first time? 2010. I think 10 is still you are still kindergarten, 5 years old, yeah, 2010. So maybe 2016, 2014. 2014 means you already reached the era of over here late of 2010s, right? 2010 above, you already reached to the era of what they call the cloud computing. All right, over here is the era of cloud computing. Cloud computing is very interesting. It's actually the same old thing. It's just that the infrastructure is better. The infrastructure is getting faster. We have a more better way of writing codes, writing program language. All right, it means more innovation. However, over here you can see from 1.0 to 2.0, the major difference is you can write also. All right, not only read, you can write. It means you can start storing data into the net. You can do a lot of things. During my generation, we have what they call this transfer. I think your generation, this thing is already pupus. You know, it's already gone, right? This is before Facebook. we got also Blogspot, you know. Blogspot. These are all my generation. This explains how old I am, right? There's actually Blogspot. You know, you try to share your ideas out, but these are all web that actually utilize. They are actually utilizing this read and write already. Just that it's not that. Not that good, right? Not that advanced as today. As today, after 2010 above, after the discovering of this cloud computing, they was thinking that why not we provide the user with a service, all right? Cloud computing is actually a service, all right? Instead of they owning their own computer with much stronger infrastructure, what they want to do is they want to offer a service to all of us to use their computer through the internet. For example, you don't have to own a hard disk, right? You can just store all your information over the cloud. This is an example of cloud services. And cloud by itself is a technology, all right? It's a technology that is evolving from this Web 2.0. By itself is a new model that provide different types of services. All right, different types of services. Mainly there's 3 types of services which we will go down into detail later. Then we got this Web 3.0, which is intelligent web. This is emerging. This is where the AI come in, all the AI come in, all the AI everything will be incorporated with the AI. Before you can think about anything, open up your browser will think for you already. Right. This is 3.0 emerging, still emerging. Emerging means still on the new. All right, it's still new. It is still in maybe my old age, maybe your what they call young adult age, right? Your young adult age, your adult age, right? When you reach your adult age, you guys are considered youth, right? Youth between 18 to 35 range. So I'll be old age already. So we will see. I don't know what will happen into this era, right? Into this era, it will be different type of things. So here is the cloud computing, as I explained over here earlier. Cloud computing by itself is a model. It doesn't differ from this internet, but it uses the internet to provide the services. So here, okay, let me just pause this into